Victory today, Brendan.
Yeah, it was. Listen, we deserved to win the game, but in the first half we were too slow and too passive. So it wasn't very good in the first half, and you give a big credit to Ross County and their organisation. I don't think there was a lot happening either way in the game, but certainly the onus was on us with the team that has the ball to do more with it. But it was too slow, and we said that at half time. We're a team that can never look for an easy game, and it just looked a little bit ponderous and a bit slow, and then we didn't create enough. So, but second half, especially when the subs come on, we bring a new energy to the game, and like I say, we get what we deserved in the end.
Just show real attitude from the players after a tough midweek to a tough start to this game as well, being able to stick at it and get the result.
Well, the thing I said on the aftermath of the midweek game, that I've got absolutely 100% confidence in the resilience of this team. And resilience, whatever way you dress it up, that's all about grit and determination and fight. And we have that in bucket loads. Today we had to show that, and the players did that. So it's been a really, really busy spell for us. We had 7 games now over the course of 3 competitions in 23 days, and the players have won 6 of those. And the loss was against the Champions League finalists. So I tip my hat to them. It's been a really, really good period for us, and we'll learn from again today, because the new guys coming in will see that there's no easy game, and you can't look for it either. You've got to do the work, and over the course of the 90 minutes we did the work and got the result.
Well, Ross County sitting so deep and being so compact, it was always going to take something special to open them up, and it ended up being your right back who provided it with that pass for the winning goal. Yeah,
well, we get a bit of luck on the first one, but we had sustained pressure in there. The corner comes out, Cal gets the strike, and it obviously comes off Ali Sip. And sometimes you need those breaks. You can't score the perfect goals all the time. But that was then down to the intent that we had in the second half. We were starting to break through more, make more runs, sacrifice themselves more to get into good areas. And then naturally, when you play that way, then you're looking at Ross County going to tire a little bit, so the gaps start to open up. That just comes from the speed of the ball and the ball moving much quicker. Second goal was a fantastic goal, breakout on that side, sublime pass by Ali. And then what Nicholas does really, really well, because obviously we encourage a lot of square balls for low finishes, centre of the goal. But if he plays it to Kyogo, he's offside. So he stays on it, makes the right decision, has another touch, and then finishes it so well. So I felt we deserved that. We're under no pressure in the second half, but you still have to do the work to break through.
Do you think that a few of the new boys were lacking the intensity that you need in a game like this in the first half? And is that something?
No. I just think it's I just think it's the collective. We were just slow all round. Progressing the game through into midfield, too slow, not enough runs into the areas that we want to get into. So then everything's in front of Ross County. Once you then start to run, we're a running team, it's a running game that we play. Once we start to do that, then the game looks different. So, but like I say, it was a fantastic win for us. Ross County have done really, really well. Started the season really well. Made it difficult for teams, for some draws, some wins. So for us, we knew we had to work really hard to get through. So it's a great start for us, 7 wins out of 7, and we can now reset over this period.
But I mean, these little things don't happen by accident. The more design, drum it into these players, that even when it's not going for you, you've got to go right to the end.
Oh, you have to, yeah. Well, it's a Celtic tradition, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's how the game is played at this club. Because if you look over the course of this week, with thousands of fans turn up in Dortmund, okay, and they've seen what they've seen, which wasn't great, but they give us still great support at the end of the game. And now they're having to come up here for 12 o'clock kickoff. So the very least you can do is run your heart out right to the very end, and that's what this club's about. It's the fabric of this club. You keep going to the end.
Because it'd been easy to fall out, not so much fall out yourself, or just feel sorry for yourself and think it's not happening and chuck it.
Aye, well that's it. Well, I said that at half time. Either looking for an easy game, or you're feeling sorry for yourself. But whatever way it is, it's not enough. We have to go and impose our way of playing, and get the energy back into the game again. And then obviously second half we were much better.
Were you worried that Kuhn could then get sent off at a second yellow when he went to the crowd to celebrate?
No,
No.
never thought.
He
Of
seemed
it.
to get, I think he seemed to get dragged away pretty sharpish.
I don't know.
No.
I never noticed it.
We
Just
noticed it,
considered aye. Oh, was it aye?
That's 14 goal contributions this season for Nicholas Kuhn. Did you expect him to have this good a start to the season? I know he came in January, but he's had an electric start to the season, hasn't he?
He's been absolutely brilliant. I think his fitness, he's looking more robust now, which is important. You know, churning out the games, looks a real threat for us. So yeah, you always hope and you want them to settle, but yeah, he's contributing in a big way, and that's what you need your wingers to do. They need to create goals and score goals, but also do the dirty side of the game, and he's doing it really, really well.
Is the break coming at a good time for some of the players? I think Cameron Carter-Vickers, Darcy Johnson, maybe probably he's back, and Greg Taylor and all that stuff. How will they all be in the next fortnight? Is that a good time for some of the guys?
Yeah. Hopefully that they'll be back. I think the likes of Ali, he won't go with the international team, so that gives us a chance to recover him, because he's been working very well. Cam will, you know, all being well, he'll join training later on in this week, and then have a good week leading into Aberdeen. So that's good. Greg will just have to wait and see. But on that, I thought young Alex Bailly done well today, and just especially second half, just positioning him was a little bit better. But Greg, we hope will be back. If he's not for Aberdeen, then not long after that.
How's Casper? Was he sick at not getting that record after saving the penalty initially?
Got to extend your line, haven't you? It was a clear. It was obviously.
Did you see it back? Did you?
Aye. Well, I've seen it back. I think sometimes, see when it's a slow run up like that, then sometimes you want to get forward, and there's no doubt whenever young Ronan took his shot, he was off his line. So I was just more surprised that Ronan scored against Celtic.
No.
I said to him,
Sorry, what did you say?
I just said to him, what are you scoring against Celtic for? So good Celtic boy. But now he's made a great start to his life in Scotland. I think it's 4 goals now in 8 games he's scored, and he's been a real good reference for the team. But I think overall, Don's had a really, really good start this season to his career and managing, and thankfully we produced a really good second half to get the result.
No complaints about the penalty either.
No, it's a clear penalty. Arms are up, so it's a penalty.
Ronan's pledge for Northern Ireland. I mean, are you?
What, sorry?
Like Ronan's pledge for Northern Ireland. Are you quite happy about that? As a player, you know, for Northern Ireland.
Aye.
Do you think you'll do well at that level?
Well, yeah, time will tell. I'm glad you've got a boy from Belfast who Michael can call upon. So you normally can't. So, but no, it's great for him. He's obviously done great back home at Cliftonville. He's come over at a good age with good experience, and he's shown here, like we've seen his goal against Hearts, which is a brilliant finish. So he shows that he can score goals, and games like today will help him in his career. But delighted for him and Michael that, as I said, he can call him up, and if you've got a finisher at international level like him, then hopefully he can do really well.
Obviously got a game over in Sligo. What kind of team are you sending over? Are you going over yourself? You got a few days?
I'll be there. No, I'll be there. I'll be taking the team. That was that plan was in place a few months back. So yeah, but we'll need to recover some players. But there's going to be a number of players that need games. So it'll be a mixture of our first team players in the squad, and also some of our young players. Gives me a chance to see them. But yeah, we'll go over there. Always great to go back home and then we'll prepare them for Aberdeen.
Thank you, Brendan.
Okay.